Well, we've been working on this 1155. Had a clutch slipping issue, so we've got it, got the cab off, got it in the shop here, got the console pulled off, and finally got the transmission split from the engine. So there's the transmission, throwout bearing, input shaft. And that's the rear half of the tractor there. Then we've got the front half of the tractor over here. We've got the clutch out. That's the pressure plate here on the floor. And we've got the flywheel pulled out. I had built these guide rods here out of some 1/2-inch bolts and round bar that would thread into those holes, so we could just slide the flywheel right out on those instead of dropping it in the bottom of the bell housing and have to fight it around. The flywheel is right here. Didn't know if I was going to have to pull that off, but turns out it's got some heat marks in it and a little bit of surface cracking, so we're going to go ahead and take it down and get that reground. Surprisingly, the ring gear on there doesn't look like it's in too bad a shape, so we're not going to have to do anything with that. This is the clutch disc right here, so we'll be replacing that as well as the pressure plate down there. And probably get a new seal and put it in here around this crankshaft, since we've got this tore down that far. It's not going to be much work and much expense to go ahead and make sure that that's all okay there. This is a little hub that bolts in on top of the pressure plate right there. And that hub then turns this shaft right here, the smaller shaft, which goes all the way through the transmission into the hydraulic pump and the power takeoff. And then this is your transmission input shaft right here, throwout bearing right there. So now it's down to getting some parts ordered, getting them on the way, and then we can actually be tearing into this transmission. While we've got it tore down this far, I want to go ahead and replace the clutch pack discs for the multi-power. So we'll be tearing into this transmission. Hopefully I don't have to disconnect it from the rear axle housing here. I think I can just get in the top plate here and also access it from this plate inside the transmission there.